Ben Shapiro and rapper Tom McDonald collaborated on what has become the world's #1 rap song?
Yes, conservative commentator, CEO, founder, but you can add a new hyphenate to the list. Conservative Jew Ben Shapiro, a.k.a. Jupak Shapoor. I made that one up. These are the notorious B-E-N. I'm trying to figure one out. He is now the #1 rapper in the world because he linked up with Tom McDonald, who I love his raps, a fellow Canadian, by the way, to, of course, our good friend here, Viva. And it went up to the top of the charts. It's fantastic if you can see the number. It was #1 in the USA, so they were laughing about that. Now it's #1 in the world. So Ben Shapiro writes, "Rap God status unlocked." And so,
that's even cringier than I imagine how the song sounds.
Yeah. Totally. And having listened to the song, it is exactly what you're thinking.
Yeah.
So, like, they really leaned into how cringy Ben can be sometimes and made a whole song out of it.
Can you do a Ben Shapiro impression?
Once Kayvon finishes
Okay, let me give you a little more backstory. So now it's the #1 charting song in the world. It bumped Nicki Minaj down.
How do you do that?
And
by putting out actual music, apparently.
and rap music has been on the social decline for a long time. We're going to show a slide right here that shows a guy named Zeddy Will. He's a new up-and-coming rapper.
I like
and
it.
his big claim to fame, not his songs, is that he's got 5 women pregnant at the same time.
Dang.
And they're all happy to do it, and they said they're going to have a family together.
The insemination happened at the same time.
Well, they're all due at the same time. Now, he's just come out to said, y'all are stupid, this was just a prank, but he let that live for about 3 weeks online. And if it is a prank, it doesn't matter. The fact that that's what's kind of living in the rap world as kind of a way to get your name out there, or like a Nick Cannon kind of approach, is very disturbing. And then next, there's a woman named Ice Spice who has a hit song right now called B, You Think You're the SH, but you're just the fart. And so the whole song goes, you think you're but now you're the fart. And so the whole song, it's just like
it's pretty catchy.
The status has declined.
Are there like fart sounds going off? Like,
they could have added that. They should have.
I mean,
instead of gunshots in rap now, it's like
nowhere near as iconic as Sexy Red's Pound Town, but I'm sure it's probably
Pound Town, my booty hole. Yeah. So the thing is, Ben Shapiro has always hated rap. This is what makes it even better and more it just fills you with love and hope. Watch this. Look at this tweet right here. Rap music. Let's do your Ben. I want to hear you read this tweet, Connor, with the impression.
Rap isn't music, okay, folks? Like, if you think it is, you're stupid, okay, gang? Like, this is literally asinine, all right, folks?
That is why we're here.
Brought to you by VPN.
I will tell you more about this, but first let me tell you about ZipRecruiter.
Yes. But in fairness to Ben, one can think that rap is not music, but still recognize it's an art, and then you just disagree over what type of art it is. Meanwhile, I mean, some might say that Ben's voice is rap in and of itself, so he might be unwillingly contributing to the art.
He speaks very quickly, and he's very articulate. He had to slow down for this rap song.
Every time he reads the lyrics to any rap song in his, on his show, they turn it into a version of the song.
It goes viral.
Go find the Ben Shapiro covers of WAP.
Yeah. WAP. I like how you say it with a little
WAP.
WAP. Okay, so check this out. Nicki Minaj finds out that she gets bumped off the charts. Her first tweet is pretty interesting. She's like, Ben Shapiro, like the Ben Shapiro is #1 on iTunes. This better be a good edit, y'all. Quit playing. So that was hilarious.
Barbs.
And then she accepted her fate right here. You can check it out. She writes, okay, I've heard the song. I can't believe he's mentioning Karen's. He's #1. But I gotta give you congrats on #1. It definitely sounds like my song, Roman's Revenge, but my hat's off to you. So how interesting is that?
Wait, you're telling me Nicki Minaj didn't steal anything? She's never stolen any beats at all?
She's never stolen. I mean, yeah, obviously all the beats they take are sampling other people. That's why rap is the lowest form of music, because we can all rhyme words, and Ben did that. I want to read you so we don't get a copyright strike. His song.
Give us the beats.
Right, I'll do it.
I hate to be the lawyer here, but reproduction in any form whatsoever can be copyright infringement.
Well, as we're reviewing the song, we can go through it. I got the facts. I got the stacks. My money like Lizzo. My pockets are fat. So I thought that was.
Whoa, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
So but I want to tell you more, but first let's hear from Berkshire Gold. Berkshire Gold is, so the song is there. You can check out the song for yourself. But I wanted to find out what you guys thought about this. First, let's pick out a name for him. Did you like Jupak Shapoor? Do you like Beminem? Jupe Dog or Dr. Dreidel.
Well, yeah, well, you had
Dr. Dreidel my favorite.
You had the variation before. I think Notorious J.E.W. might be better.
The Notorious J.E.W.
Not that I'm partaking in any of this identity politics stuff, but identifying people. Regardless, I knew this collab was going to happen when he did the interview with Tom McDonald, and he said we should do a collab. It was a few months ago. I was like, dude, it's going to happen if only for the marketing value. And I heard this. Well, I see the song come out. I'm like, this is going to be cringe. It's going to make me embarrassed to listen to. And it was actually good. And I said my main criticism is it needed another verse of Ben Shapiro in it because it only had one verse.
It did.
But politics ruining everything. Did you see the flack that Tom McDonald was getting for collabing with a Zionist who supports Israel's position in the Palestinian-Gaza conflict? Tom McDonald was getting raked on by people on the interwebs who can't separate politics from the art.
Which shows nobody even gets what Tom McDonald's all about because, like, he has very often done this kind of thing. You could kind of see where it was going. Like the first song of his that blew up in right-wing social media stuff was "Fake Woke" a few years ago.
Oh yeah,
and the chorus of that is "Facts don't care about your feelings," which anyone that's Ben's whole thing. So this was kind of writing was on the wall for a while, but anyone who's outraged over him working with a conservative, yeah, like you said, it's ridiculous. They can't separate.
Well, they also don't understand his entire
brand?
Raison d'etre. He's not going to bow down to not doing things because of public pressure. Song is good. Tom McDonald is amazing. What's amazing is that you could do a collab with a convicted criminal, a convicted felon,
right? But
do one with Ben Shapiro, who supports Israel's position in a war, and you'll get raked on the interwebs.
I think it's interesting. It's counterculture what he's doing. It's innovative. They've been telling us, beat you to D, I'm the fart, you the booty hole. They've been telling us that's great art for so long,
right?
That it's very cool to be like, well, we have this kind of art too, and not only do we like it, there's such a place for it. It resonates number one, which means if he so chooses, I believe Donald Trump could be the biggest rapper in the world.
Well, his AI-generated rap is amazing.
Yeah.
Do you guys know
Donald Trump?
Donald Trump, yeah. I mean, it was good. But in terms of the music, Where the Hell My Phone? I mean, there was a song by Lizzo called Where the Hell's My Phone? And it's her saying, where the hell's my phone for about 3 minutes.
Yeah, she's sitting on it.
Where's my phone?
Yeah.
And another one is Joe Biden could enter the game and be a mumble rapper because his speech is already.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah.
His hit single, Truman International Pressure.
Women.
Don't mess with the women of America unless you want to get the
So that's what I
votes.
had for the rap, and I want to see if you guys thought that the conservatives might be bodying the rap game in the years to come.
Well, it's interesting. I do think it bridges a gap, right? Like people who are fans of Tom McDonald, people who are fans of rap music, may now find themselves indulging in Ben Shapiro Daily Wire content where they may not have in the past. So I wonder how much Tom McDonald wrote the song and how much Tom McDonald created the beats and came up with everything and how much intellectual input Ben Shapiro actually had in it. But either way, I think it's a good collaboration for both brands, right? Now you're launching Tom McDonald. He's already kind of has been grouped into this niche of, a right-wing rapper, right? Yep. But now you're exposing him to people who are Ben Shapiro fans who would never, I'm not a rap fan, right? I actually enjoy your Ben Shapiro more than I enjoy Ben Shapiro himself. However, I do consume Ben's content. This would kind of lead me as a guy that consumes Ben's content to start in consuming Tom McDonald's, and I think it goes the other way as well. So I think it's a good way for both brands to build each other up.
Well, you also want to talk about having an impact on the election where you have a song that goes to the #1 on the hip-hop charts or rap charts. You're reaching a lot of people. I would argue to say you're reaching more people than Taylor Swift in her endorsement to go register. So it is fantastic. The song is great. I mean, you could call it a little cringe. There was a moment where Ben Shapiro was like, he went #1 with Tom McDonald, but you can tell Tom put a little more confidence into the #1.
I would say Tom put most of the spin on that song, if you will.
I think he probably wrote all of
Hands
it.
down.
And I think Ben probably went through and goes, I'm not saying that, gang, and we're taking this out too. And just kind of, because the second verse didn't flow, the second bar, I'm learning my lingo, didn't slap as hard as the first.
Didn't slap as hard?
See?
Jesus.
But it did blow up, and it's pretty cool to see. I think it's pretty impressive that a guy can come from just boring, like Orthodox Jew to Jupac.
I think it also shows the power of kind of leaning into a joke and having that self-awareness, because everybody knows when Shapiro tries to do cultural stuff, he can be cringy. He knows that. That's his whole thing.
Yeah.
He knows
let me ask
he
you,
knows how his voice sounds and all that.
When he did the Barbie burning thing, is that him stepping into the cringe, or is that him lacking self-awareness? Because I watched that and I went, "There's a bad look."
I didn't see this. Did he burn a Barbie doll?
He went to the movie and then complained about the movie, and then I believe he burned a Barbie doll.
So he either had one to burn, or he went out and bought one to burn.
I'm not saying they're all perfect, but I am saying that, like, when you show that kind of self-awareness, it's like, yeah, it's really weird for Ben Shapiro to be talking in his normal voice in a rap video.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There's him with the Barbie dolls.
I think this, again, was them leaning into, like, a ridiculous protest thing, because some of the other Daily Wire guys loved Barbie. I think Michael Knowles loved it. I don't remember if Andrew Klavan had an opinion. Matt Walsh didn't see it. But Ben's whole thing was, like, he hated it.
Right.
So, of course, like any leftist protesting something, when you hate something, you go out and burn it. So
I think it's funny. I mean, it generates lots of clicks. People wouldn't really be talking about Ben Shapiro that much, but he has to be like, I'm the nerdy Jew that's doing crazy stuff. I'm liking this Barbie. This movie sucked, and it went viral. People shared it. You want people clicking. You want the anger and the people who love you, and just click, just to the top. The guy is smart.
The only question now is who's Tom McDonald going to do his next collab with?
I think who's going to do
Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Let's really go deep.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll just throw this idea. Which camera? There. No, I can't even do it. Whatever. Tom, if you're watching, a rap collab with Donald Trump. Bam! Election 2024 is done.
It would be fantastic. One of the best battles.
Tucker would be great too. What if these guys are just now big time rappers and every rapper's just getting pissed
show up
off?
to the club.
Well, if Trump
be the
came out with a
best.
huge chain like that, it'd be so awesome.
Well, the other thing is now, like, I've made this joke where you can do forced collabs. Like, you don't even have to have the consent of the other person. Just take clips from Donald Trump rallies and work it into a rap and make something amazing out of it.
I like that.
Smart.